sitting. I'd wish to hear from both councils on who between these two gentlemen is a clerk of the assembly, and as at the time when they swore these affidavits that are before us, was that the position at that particular time? Because maybe there's a difference in time or whatever. But just to help my mind become clear as I seek to unravel the truth, Mr. Speaker, I'd wish to establish that. I thank you.
Senator Manz.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to seek clarification. I would like to seek clarification from the advocates of the County Assembly that when I listened to the preliminary objection and the answers the councils gave, and they are very brilliant councils, I know, they had an opportunity to appear with them in court. What is your rebuttal? Out of the points given, could you point out your rebuttals 1, 2, 3, so that we can know what points? Otherwise, for me, I just heard a big lecture and I didn't pick out the rebuttal points. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Karungo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My clarification is, I do understand every house has Hansard. In most cases, like at the Senate, we have video recording. So do we have the same for the county of Isiolo? Have they submitted the Hansard, the audio Hansard, as the video Hansard for that day? So that goes to the county assembly and probably also to the governor. And the next question to the governor now, on that day that the governor was invited to appear 9 a.m., at 9 a.m., did he appear at that particular time? Thank you, Chair.
Senator Professor Tom Agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would wish to seek a few clarifications from council on both sides. Let me start with the council for the governor, and I will ask Council Elisha Ongoya this question. Council, your preliminary objection is premised, one, that there is no motion because there were no sittings on the 18th and 26th June 2025. I want you to go straight to address the Senate on the affidavits that have been sworn in support of the fact that there were no sittings. Were there sittings? Were there assembly proceedings? And this I ask because the response from the assembly is not clear as to whether or not they are sitting. Mr. Nyamodi, perhaps this is to you to clarify as well. You said that the sittings on the 18th and 26th informed the basis for orders obtained from the High Court in Meru before Judge Nyaga, and that the doctrine of estoppel should apply to the governor's team, that they cannot approbate and reprobate at the same time. Now, please give us a response. Was there a sitting? Was there or was there no sitting? Because that does not answer that question. Number two, to the
Senator Mungatana.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to seek a clarification. Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to hear counsel for the county assembly. There is a question that has arisen about the High Court sitting in Meru that nullified the decision that was taken through a motion. I wanted to know if they took time to appeal that decision, to seek stay in that decision, or whether that decision of the High Court is still holding firm. And if so, what does it mean then for the arguments? Mr. Speaker, I submit.
Senator Osochi.
Mr. Speaker, I want to direct my question to the counsel for the governor, and this is based on the affidavit by Counsel Deuri, where he has stated that there was no sitting. Mr. Speaker, I find this to be a very fundamental issue in this case, which will determine the direction that this matter will take. But I would want him to weigh that against the provision of Article 159, 2 of the Constitution. This is in regard to judicial authority, where it says, in exercising judicial authority, the courts and tribunal shall be guided by the following principles. Most importantly, the principle D, that justice shall be administered without undue regard to procedural technicalities. Does this sit in on this principle, considering that having a sitting and gazetted place is very fundamental issue that this House will consider?
Senator Fernandez Shranke.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. One is I wanted to find out from the County Assembly whether your proceedings are live streamed or do you have a YouTube channel where we can refer to? Number two, Speaker, to the County Assembly again. I've seen the affidavit of a clerk. How many clerks do you have? And if so, do you have gazette notice? Because when you look at Standing Order 65, Isiolo County Assembly Standing Orders, there is a procedure of impeachment. Number five, to Ongoya. We have already disregarded the issue of conservatory orders in the House. What is the difference between conservatory orders and this High Court decision? Number four, finally, Mr. Speaker, I saw there were presence of army or purported in the County Assembly chambers or outside. Who invited them to the County Assembly and who was the clerk then? And finally, when you conducted the public participation, did you disregard the court order that was in place? I submit, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Senator Enoch.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mine is to the Council for the Assembly. Two quick issues. The Speaker, be answered. That is the official record of debates and proceedings in any legislative body. And you have attached a copy of the answered in your report. Is that the official record? On record, is that the official record? Because the Speaker, then if it is, then perhaps what the answer is in Isiolo is probably different from what we know it. So address us on the issue of the answered. And secondly, the Speaker, the motion that the court in Meru pronounced itself on, is it the very same motion that is here before us? Or is there any alterations to that motion? Is it the same motion that the court in Meru pronounced itself on? I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Sige.